Hey you guys, it's mzosofabolousTV and I'm here today to film my Imats haul. I have a lot of stuff. I feel like I do and I don't have a lot of stuff. And excuse me if you might hear some noise in the background. My boyfriend is cooking right now and we're right next to the kitchen. So yeah, I got a lot of good stuff. I got everything that I needed. This time around, I normally get a lot, anytime I go to Imats, I go to Imats to stock up on things for my makeup kit. So I ran out of my HD Glamour creams. I feel like I've been talking about that forever. The Vanity banana powder, my Inglot press powders, they either, I've hit pan or they're broken. So I needed to get, stock up on those. And then this time, I actually ended up getting everything I needed for my kit and still having money left over. So I was excited because I was able to, purchase some stuff for myself. So let's just get started. So of course, I'm just going to start off with the obvious. I'm going to start off with this blue lipstick that I'm wearing. If you guys watched my Imats vlog, you guys seen that this is the Kiori lipstick in Blue Marine. Absolutely love this lipstick. You guys know from my previous videos that I was saying I need a cobalt blue lipstick, and I'm super excited that I found it. I actually have a photo shoot coming up this weekend that I wanted to use this particular lipstick. So yeah, and then I did have a young lady ask me if this was a satin or matte finish. This is not a matte finish. This is a satin finish. It almost has more of like a pearly sheen to it, but I absolutely love it. I think if I was to line my lips out with like a really dark navy blue lip pencil and put this on top of it, it will look absolutely fabulous. So yeah, this is the Kiori lipstick in Blue Marine. Now, for some reason, she did not have her stuff at a discounted price. If anything, I felt like her lipsticks were more expensive than anything, because online this lipstick was $15, but at the show it was $17. So yeah. Then of course I had to stop by Graftobian, and of course I picked up my HD Glamour creams. I feel like I've been talking about this over and over and over again. And I actually use this to actually do my highlighting and contouring. I follow a Instagram guy. His name is like Samar Sharaya, but he's a Lebanese makeup artist. I will put his name in this, insert his name in the video. And his pictures have been floating around Instagram with the way he's been contouring and highlighting. So I actually tried his method of contouring highlighting today to see if I was gonna like it to use that technique on my photo shoot this weekend. So yeah, I use the HD Glamour creams, and of course I get the HD Glamour creams in warm. So I have the warm palette number 1, which is like the lighter shades for the Caucasian and olive tone women. Then I have the HD Glamour creams in warm number 2. This is more of my shade. This is what I use to highlight with. And then I have number 3, which is more of the darker shades. So yeah, I got these, and these were $23 at the show. So for all 3 of these, I paid $65 when originally it would be $75. So I was excited about that. And I told you guys, like, in the vlog, I did not listen to my own freaking advice. And my advice for you guys was, if you had the Vanity banana powder on your list, that needs to be the first thing that you needed to get. Let me tell you something. I got there about 11 o'clock and they were gone. Like I said, the first 3 hours, they were just gone. So I had to end up getting, and I'm going to try, this is the Graftobian Luxury Cashmere HD Setting Powder. And this is their, I feel like this is their version of the banana powder, because it's called Banana Cream Pie. So it's just a setting powder with a yellow tint to it. And before I actually purchased this, I actually swatched it on my hand and then actually took a picture to see if it was gonna flash back with that white cast, and it didn't. So I'm excited to actually try this, and I will come back and let you guys know how I like this powder. And I also like this better as well already, just because of the packaging it is. The banana powder comes with this little sifter, and then you have to like pour it out on something. So I like that I can just keep the product in this jar. I stopped at Perry and Spirits, and I picked up an 8 ounce of their professional brush cleaner. Makeup by Ren Ren talks about them a lot. I heard they're like one of the top brush cleaners in the country. So, and I got their little jar. So they were telling me that this little jar has a sifter at the bottom of it. So when you clean your brushes, all the dirt and grime and makeup falls to the bottom of the jar, and the liquid stays clean on top, so you can use it over and over and over while you're on set. And the one thing that sold me when she was doing the demonstration on how to use this brush cleaner, she completely saturated the brush, dipped it in here, cleaned it off, then she just dabbed the brush on a paper towel, and the brush was completely dry. Like, there was no waiting time for the brush to be dry. So I had to get my hands on this. Super excited about that, to try it. I'm just going to pick up this huge bag. Then, of course, I stopped at this company. I stopped at their booth last year, and it was Dainty Disposable products. And I just got, you know, some more disposable mascara wands and some disposable lip gloss wands as well. And then she threw in some cotton wedges as well, just for me purchasing so much. So I got that. Then I stopped at Inglot, of course, and I got my pressed powders like I told you guys. And I actually got them, they actually had them in the pan form this year. Last year I did pick up a, ooh, I like dropped one. Last year I did pick up the case. Oh, there's my tweezers. I was looking for this. Ha ha ha. I picked up this case or whatever, and I could fit 4 of these pressed powders in there. So I picked up all of the ones that I got last time. So I got the pressed powder number 63. I got pressed powder number 57. I got pressed powder in number 55. And then I got the pressed powder in number 68. And this is the darker shade. This is what I use to contour on my clients with. So yeah, I got that. Stopped at, of course, I stopped at Alcone, and they were selling the Scandinavia. So last time I went to Imats, I bought a smaller bottle of this. So this time I picked up the 36 fluid ounce, and I got the No More Shine makeup spray as well. Absolutely love this, and my clients seem to like this as well. They need to sponsor me, because I'd be selling the hell out of this, because people are amazed at how well this stuff works. And then since I bought this one, they gave me a little sample size one of the new one that's coming out, that's called No Glow Oil Control Spray. So yeah, I got this with that purchase. And then of course I had to get glitters. So I stopped at LA Splash again, and I picked up some more of their glitters. Now I had told them that the last glitters that I purchased from them, their containers do not stay closed for me. Like in my kit, all of the glitters are spread all over my case, and it is just a hot mess. So I seen that they offered their glitters in these stackable ones, and I like this because you actually hear it click when you close it, so you know that you have a really secure hold. So the first glitter I got is Coconut Shell. And this one is, it's hard to see, but this one is more of a like brownie burgundy glitter. So I got that one. The next one I got is this really pretty fuchsia color, and this one is called Midnight Flash. The next one I got is this neon pink one, and I got this one last year as well, but this is one of the glitters that spilled out in my bag, so I had to repurchase it again. And this one is called Cancun Beach. And then I got this really pretty reflex white one, and this one is called Sparkling Crystallina. And then I told you guys I was on the hunt for a black glitter. I could not find a black glitter, so the closest color that they had is this really dark gunmetal gray, and this one is called Rockstar. So I'm super ecstatic about these because these are stackable, and hopefully I won't have an issue with these breaking and falling out and spilling all out in my train case. So then I stopped at Nigel's Beauty Emporium right here, and I got a whole bunch of stuff. So I got another set bag because my car was broken into over the summer and it was stolen. So I got a medium-sized set bag, and these are just used for when you're on set or you're on a gig or something and you don't want to carry around, you know, your makeup kit. You just put the necessity makeup items that you used in your kit in here, and you can travel around with this. You can hold it like a purse or wrap it over your shoulder like a shoulder bag. So I got one of these, and this was actually at the show. This originally retails for $40. This at the show was only $18. So I was excited when I grabbed another one of those. Then I picked up some beauty blenders, and I picked up the beauty blenders in the Pro Pack. And in the Pro Pack, I get 6 beauty blenders of the black one and the solid. And that is an excellent, and I got this for 60 bucks. Now, I thought that was a little bit steep, but considering at Sephora, we sell a 3-pack of this for $53, and it doesn't even come with the cleaning liquid. So for me to get 6 and the cleaning liquid for $60, I had to get that. Then I picked up this huge bottle of brush cleaner. Now, this is what I originally used in my kit, and I absolutely loved it. I was a huge fan of it. I thought it worked really well. And also, when my Beauty Blender cleaner ran out, this cleaned my makeup sponges, my Beauty Blender sponges awesome as well. So I picked up the 32 ounce in this. And when I purchased that, they gave me a smaller bottle of that, so I'm gonna keep this one in my kit because this is gonna be, you know, more useful to travel with. So I got that. Then I got 2 clear acrylic cases, and these acrylic cases have 12 slots in them. And if I don't know how many of you guys watch Gosh Makeup on YouTube. He did a depotting lipstick tutorial that was easier than any lipstick tutorial that I seen. So he actually used this palette and actually cut the lipsticks in there, and then actually put it in the microwave for a couple seconds, and it actually melted perfectly in here. So I'm finally going to depot my lipsticks that are in my train case, because I actually carry individual lipsticks in there. That drawer is so stuffed in my kit, I can hardly open and close it. So I got 2 of these, and they were only $11, originally $14. I actually went back to Second Day to grab 2 more, but they were completely sold out. So I'm gonna have to actually go online and grab some more of these for the regular price, which is still fine. You know, it's totally worth it because I'll be able to carry 24 lipsticks, you know, together in these. So yeah, I grabbed those. And then, of course, I grabbed lashes. I didn't grab much. And, of course, I don't know how many of you guys are following me on Instagram, but I announced that I started my lash line. I will be giving you guys more details. So I didn't grab much. My lash line is soon to be launched in the end of February. So I just grabbed lashes that are going to hold me until my launch date. So, yeah, I grabbed some number 38s. I grabbed some 114s. I grabbed some number 16s. I grabbed when I say a whole bunch of wispies, I grabbed a whole bunch of wispies. I grabbed the number 61s. And then I grabbed another 4. I got 2 13s. Let's see what else is in here. 2 13s, and I know I grabbed the number 47 because those are my absolute favorite. Yep, these are the number 47s. Those are my absolute favorite. So yeah, I just grabbed 20 pairs of lashes, you know, just something to hold me out for right now because I do already have lashes in my kit. So that's everything that I got from Nigel's Beauty Emporium. Beauty treats. And this is what their bag looks like. And I bought 2 palettes. But before I show you the palettes, I actually went ahead and bought some more of their makeup wipes. I know I complained and said I absolutely hated their wipes. But you know what? Maybe it's just the cucumber ones that aren't wet enough, because when I tried these rose scented ones, they were super saturated. So I only grabbed 2 of these, and now I wish I would have grabbed more, knowing that, you know, this kind is actually super saturated. So these were 2 for $5. And then I grabbed 2 huge palettes, and I was super excited when I seen these. So Beauty Treat has a professional contouring palette, and this, let me open it up and show it to you guys. This has, oh my goodness, it's beautiful. I have the BH Cosmetics 10-pan blush palette, but it does not compare to this bad boy. Look at all of the shades I get in here. So you get all of these blushes, you get the contour colors on the side, and you get these highlight colors. This, oh my goodness, and it was only $20. Super worth it. And you get, how many is in here? You get 20 blushes in here for $20. So hello, definitely had to grab this. And I'm super excited because I get to put this in my kit, and I wanted to get this for my kit because I do a lot of fashion shows, and sometimes when I do fashion shows, you know, I'm doing anywhere from 10 to 35 girls at a time. So I don't want to be using some more of my higher end makeup sometimes because they're just, it's something quick, easy, fast paced. So this is just something real quick that I can put in my kit as well. Then I also got their Professional Face Powder Palette. And this is what this looks like. And this has 12 different face powders in it. Super excited about this because I can use this to set people's faces and stuff, and set concealers and stuff underneath the eyes, and set the whole face as well if I don't want to use my Inglot pressed powders. So this one actually matches my skin tone perfectly. I can use this one to contour with. I mean, I can use this for so many different purposes. Setting foundations, you know, contouring with. So I was excited about this one as well, and this one was $20 also. So I highly recommend hitting up beauty-treats.com and seeing some of their palettes if you're starting off as a makeup artist and you want to get your hands on, you know, some great quality makeup at an affordable cost. So then I stopped at Morphe's brushes, and I picked up some brushes, of course, and they were having an awesome sale on their brushes. Normally I go to Crown Brushes, but I stopped at Morphe's brushes because I've been seeing so much and hearing so much about them on Instagram and stuff. I heard a lot about them on Instagram and stuff. So the first brush that I had to get, and I got two of, I believe I got two of each brush that I got. So I got their flat contouring brush, and this is what this brush looks like. This is similar to one of the MAC brushes that just came out, so I'm super excited to try this. This is a good contouring brush to use for contouring. So I got two, one for myself and one for my kids. And these particular brushes right here were $9. Then I picked up a fan brush. I don't own a fan brush, so I'm excited to use this. I never really, you know, thought of using a fan brush before. I always thought of using it to sweep away, you know, fallout and stuff underneath the eyes. But actually working at Sephora, one of the makeup artists that works there, he actually uses this to apply highlight and blush on the cheeks. And I actually like how that looks, so I went ahead and grabbed one myself. And I believe this was $6. Then I grabbed two angled eyebrow brushes. So I grabbed two of those. Then I grabbed two blending brushes. And oh, the brow brushes were $2. The blending brushes were $3. I grabbed, I guess I grabbed one eyeshadow brush, and this was $2. I grabbed two crease brushes, and this was $2 as well. I grabbed two concealer brushes, and I'm going to use these to conceal eyebrows, conceal and sculpt eyebrows, and these were $2 as well. And then I grabbed one stiffer blending brush, and this was $3. And then I grabbed these two mini fan brushes, and these were $3. And the reason why I wanted to get my hands on this, because I notice a lot of makeup artists now using these mini fan brushes to apply mascara to the lashes. So basically what you would do is take your mascara wand and you would dab this on the brush and get some of the product on there, and take this to actually apply the mascara. So I got this as well. So I got two of these. So those were all of the brushes that I got. Super ecstatic about that. Now moving on to the last products that I got at Imats, and I stopped at none other than NYX. And I am super bummed. I totally missed out on the NYX event. I told you guys I opted not to go. I went to the mall instead. But I should have freaking went, because everybody that went to the NYX event left with a huge duffel bag full of the full line of NYX products. So yeah, they got lucky on that. I'm kicking myself in the head every day because I didn't go. So I stopped and I got another shine killer for myself. And then I got two of the Photo Loving Primer for my kids. And then I got, of course, two of the Super Skinny markers. And then I got two mascaras. This one is the Individual Curl Mascara, and this one is the Luscious Volume Mascara. And the mascaras were $2 a piece. And then I, of course, so excited this year they actually had my shade in stock, and this is the NYX HD Concealer. You guys know I used to rant and rave about this, and these are originally $12 at Ulta. At the show they were selling these for $3.50 a piece, so I got 2 of these. Then I already have this in my kit, but I wanted some for myself, so I picked up the Wonder Pencil to use in my waterline, and that is actually what I used today. And I picked up the lightest shade. And then I just picked up one of NYX's new individual eyeshadows that they have, and this is a nude matte eyeshadow, and this color is Dance the Tides, and it's just a mid-tone brown color. I got this to use as a transition color for myself. And then I got 3, let me just make sure, I got 3 new lip pencils. I got the lip pencil in Brown Coffee. I already have this for myself, but I needed one for my kit. Then I got the shade in Mauve, and the last shade I got is called Purple Rain. And then last but not least, to end this haul, I got 4 of the new NYX lip butters. And I will be doing a separate video on these, swatching them and everything for you. So the first shade I got is this really deep dark plum color, and this one is called Licorice. Then I got this beautiful orange color, like this is like super orange, and this one is called Hot Tamale. Then I got this beautiful fuchsia color right here, and this one is called Razzle. And the last shade I got is a mid-tone pink. I absolutely love this color. This is more of like an everyday pink for me. And this one is called Taffy. And I believe these were, I think they were $4 a piece. They were either $4 or $3 a piece. So I grabbed 4 of those. So yeah, you guys, that completes my haul. That is everything I got for Imats. Please comment below if you guys went to Imats and you guys filmed videos and you guys made a haul. I would love to watch them. I absolutely love watching hauls. I feel like that's all I watch on YouTube now. I don't watch any makeup tutorials or anything like that. I just stick to hauls. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, remember to always rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/mzosofabolousTV. Facebook, facebook.com/mzosofabulous. Remember, you guys have a nice and wonderful day. Bye.